Google Pixel 10 Pro series. As we know, Google are the worst at keeping anything under wraps, and we covered some of the leaks and rumors in our previous episode, but now we have full-on pictures, because it seems like the Google's marketing team or advertising team were out shooting an ad for the Pixel 10, and a passerby managed to get some very high-resolution pictures. And this is a username Mark's Gone Public on Twitter, X, and managed to zoom in, take some pictures. We've got these guys with, which is clearly the Pixel 10. Yeah, it looks like it's got a glossy back. It's like kind of like a bluey sort of silver color. And then we've got they're using one of those probe cameras, where you can really get up close and stuff like that. And then we've got the full storyboard as well. Every year they just kind of like, okay, let's just keep consistent. At least they're consistent, right? From the Google Pixel 1 all the way to the Google Pixel 10, we've seen the leaks way in advance, in detail, as we can see here.
So this is an interesting thing for me here, because, you can't really blame anybody who's shooting that commercial that they're trying to craft for it, right? Because they're just doing their job, they go on location, but this has to be an inside job. Somebody must be like, hey, if you go to Fifth Avenue by 10 a.m., you'll see something. Just get your cameras ready. It might be, one of our devices. Come on.
I don't know, because look, you'd never okay, so for example, when you go to an Apple keynote, right, the iPhone, they've gone in and then they've they've gone out, shot these amazing sort of commercials showing off the cinematic mode, the 4K 120 frames a second slow motion. We see all of that in the keynotes, but we've never had something like this. I think they were a bit more vigilant. They kind of do some background. They kind of look around the area, make sure that there is nobody that can be, or like pick locations where it's not as
it's
easy,
more secluded.
Yeah? Whereas Google just seemed to be like, oh yeah, let's just go around. Let's
we
do what we
shoot down the street.
Let's just go down the street from our headquarters. I don't know what they're doing here, but this kind of confirms all the leaks and rumors. It does look very similar. We've covered more of the details in the previous episode, so do check that out. And the preview is apparently scheduled. The current rumor date is around the 27th of June. If that's not the launch date, then that's where we might see a bit of a preview of the Pixel, is what currently is being passed around. So not too long.
What is up, guys? Just time out. Like, why are we moving into June?
I know.
Like, just a preview. Like, give a brother some space.
I know. We're just gonna have covered WWDC. We're gonna be covering other stuff on the straight away. Yeah, he's Pixel. Again, that might be just a preview. Apparently, there's an event in London that's going to be happening, and they, for Pixel users, and this is where they might kind of like tease it or something like that. But based on Google's reputation over the past 9 devices, and obviously they're gonna carry this on, is that we are likely to see every little detail of the device way before it's officially announced.